Howdy, howdy, howdy. Mighty Mabbit, welcome on in. Congrats on being the very first one here. How's it going? Great to see you. Naturally. Welcome. Happy Monday, y'all. Hope y'all had a wonderful start to your week. We are back with some more Thronebreaker. We are working our way through this. I guess we're like on our third chapter, part 3, act 3, however you want to categorize it. We're just about to start the third part of the game. Not to be inappropriate.
Did you see it?
You're looking kind of cute low-key. Oh. How inappropriate. Oh my goodness. High key even. Wow. The honor. That's crazy. Who'da thunk? You're too kind. But yeah, we're back to play some Thronebreaker. Get a room, you two! I'm in a room. I am. It's great to see you. I'm in a room. I am. Sorry to get so risque in chat. I know. Gosh. I'm married. You do in fact appear to be in a room. There's a room here somewhere. I might be in it. Carry on. Oop, not Pokemon community game making an enemy of mine wife. But yes, we're back to play some Gwent, some card game RPG, Thronebreaker, The Witcher Tales. I've been absolutely loving this game. So we're gonna keep on trucking through. Just some other general notes. Posted 2 events in the Discord. The 2 events I've been talking about. One is 3-year stream anniversary, or sorry, affiliate anniversary. Will be taking place Saturday, February 8th. Just kind of gotta chill out, play some games. There's some incentives and stuff like that. So tune in for that. That'll be Saturday, February 8th. 3 years, congrats, thank you. It is actually, we're actually celebrating it on the 3-year and 1-month anniversary because I was away for the actual 3-year. It was January 7th. So we're doing it a month late, but better late than never. We're gonna start off with, I think, some Lego building. Malik got me a Christmas gift. It was a Lego, so we're gonna build that, play some Lockdown Protocol, probably do some Game Duel and a few other things of that nature. So tune in. We'll be starting around 10 a.m. That's a crazy amount of howdies. It is. That's 846 howdies. I don't think I can count that high. I definitely can't count that high. I'm a big fan of BallisticNoodle. She's definitely howdied a lot. So that's the first one. That'll be on Twitch only. It is a Twitch event, so that won't be streamed to YouTube. So if you're over on the YouTube side, make sure to drop a little follow on the Twitch side of things so you can tune in. 846 times 3 since it howdies 3 times per redeem. So actually, that's built into the counter. So if you redeem howdy, it actually increases the counter by 3 instead of 1. I may have thought of almost everything. Don't quote me on that. But I may have thought of everything. So if you actually divide 846 by 3, you'll get the exact amount of times May has redeemed howdy. But I love that you're right on the money. You're right on the money there. And quote, I may almost have thought of everything. I need to... Now that's cruel that I can't add a quote. Denied. That's insane. Matt, if you redeem howdy, you also go up in increments of 3. That goes for everyone. Don't act like you're surprised. Don't act like this is like you're getting less than everyone else. Thank you, May, for adding in that quote. I'm over here trying to count howdies. Second, George had it set so only I could get 3. Yeah, imagine if I specifically said it so only May's count by 3. The second event is at the end of February. February 28th, which is a Friday to be exact, Monster Hunter Wilds is coming out. And I'm going to be playing that game basically all day. So excited for that game. So we're just going to be here playing it the whole fucking day. So tune in for that. The power that would have would be crazy. Preferential howdies and anti-howdy in nature. George would never. That's true. I'm an equal opportunity howdy. Howdier? I'm an equal opportunity howdy doer? If we're getting real specific with it? That's true. She came up with this racket of the take the fucking cooldown off the howdy coward command. I simply can't. I simply can't. I think I lowered it, but I can't take it off. But those are the two events. Like I said, the Streamiversary one on the 8th will only be streamed to Twitch, but the Monster Hunter Wilds release will be streamed to both Twitch and YouTube, so you're in luck, YouTube, I guess. But we're gonna get back to some, like I said, Thronebreaker. Third act, part 3, chapter 3, however you want to classify it. That's where we're going to start off today. If everyone can do it once per day, I do not need to see the need for a cooldown. So it's so that all the howdies won't go off at once. It's so that there's a little break between the howdies. They're sprinkled in. They're just kind of everywhere, you know? A cacophony of howdies. The chat wants a cacophony of howdies. I might have to oblige. After May's petitioning for months. By plural months, I think it's been like a month since she made that command, so we'll see. I love the idea of one big chaos of howdies. Anarch howdy! I like it. Here's the thing, I like it. I might have to do that for next time. We'll make a little note. I'm gonna get my checks in real quick. I forgot it's just a singular check. It's one check, not multiple checks, but it is all the checks. 41% ballistic, 49% dinosaur, and 15% whooper today. I'm so sorry I've let you down. It's a Monday, please forgive me. Carrying on. Wow. I like doing them individually, as you should. On YouTube and want to know the fate of the howdies? Come over to Twitch, future YouTube viewer. Yeah, right? Get over on this side of the internet. Find out what you're missing. I will say, on the YouTube side of things, Twitch has all the fun stuff set up. So, there's a lot more interactiveness on this side of the internet. But hopefully one day I'll be cool enough on YouTube to get some featies like that. So we'll see. I'm watching on both? I think you're lying, Matt. I think you're lying to me. I think you're lying to me because MixItUpBot doesn't even have you watching on either. So the fact that you're commenting just kind of puts out the level of power you have over the internet. You can chat on both, yeah. Chat on both streams at once, Matt. Do it, coward. Mr. Too Damn Ungovernable over here. Matt, if you're here, start flossing so we know. Yeah, floss. Floss for us. Alright, before we get into some gaming here, I'm gonna take a big old swig. We're cracking open a cold one with the boys. Gotta stay hydrated. Everyone take a sip, okay? I'll swear in both chats. Yo, not I am being in both chats before Mighty Mabbit. Yo, Mighty Mabbit, I am's putting you to shame, dog. Just in time, yes! Captain Crunch, this is for you. Yes! First dog out of the jug. It's like I summoned you with the sip right out of the jug there. Welcome in, Captain Crunch. It's wonderful to see you. It's wonderful to see you. I hope you're having a wonderful day. I am. Thanks for hopping over onto the YouTube side. Even if it's just for this joke, I appreciate it. It was fucking great. Who's uncomfortable now? Just Mighty Mabbit, it seems. Just Mighty Mabbit. Let's switch scenes here, shall we? We're in a loading screen! Oh my god. I'm in this biatch. Not you with your full government name on YouTube. What? Did you use Google to make this YouTube account? That's fucking hilarious. Ain't enough noodles on this side of the internet. We gotta get more.
And demons take it all.
We need more noodles. Oh, much better, yes. Google out here pulling the curtain. Google's peeling behind the curtain.
Confusion, Meve maneuvered her troops to the very walls of the old town. Spying Lyrian banners, the defenders suspected a trap. But when they noticed Black Railer among them, they immediately lowered the drawbridge.
Oh, good. I'm glad we have Black Rayla. Because she's an excellent character, but...
brothels and shady taverns. In normal times, students and other pleasure seekers prowled its dark alleys.
Other
Now, tired soldiers...
pleasure seekers?
Though the Lyrians' arrival clearly buoyed
How
their
risque.
spirits. The Fraternal Realms warriors clasped each other's hands and swapped tales. Even Eden's king, Demavend, made no secret of his pleasure at seeing these unexpected arrivals.
Oh, you're welcome, King Demavend.
Me! Of all the besieged cities in all the world, you walk into mine. Come to the rescue, have you?
I was hoping actually you would come to my rescue, but... Ladies, gentlemen, and neither ladies nor gentlemen, we have a theme. We have noodles over here.
To be quite frank,
That's what we got.
Be rescued.
Oh, yes. I've heard much of the events in Lyria.
Yeah, shit went to shit.
Such betrayal.
And by mine own son.
Things are none too rosy here either.
Yeah, at least Lyria wasn't besieged. It was just taken from me.
Yes, that is hard to miss.
I thought we'd trade blows with the Blackclads. That it would be an even match. 2 weeks. That sufficed to annihilate the army I'd spent my whole lifetime building.
Jeez, 2 weeks and they kicked the shit out of all of your men?
Majesty, I cannot say what fate will bring, if we shall reach this war's end alive. But I wish to say now that I admire you.
Oh, okay, Reynard. All right. Stop flirting with the king. I'm standing right here. Merely seized rather than besieged. Yeah.
Oh?
A significant less loss of life there.
City, yet refuse to evacuate yourself. You fight to the bitter end, like a hero.
Or a fool.
Of course. The king must lead by example, after all.
I like you, Demavend.
Especially in war.
Reynard,
Reynard, keep it in your pants.
studied boots on cobblestones. The Nilfgaardians. Prepare the men for battle.
Oh.
Grace.
So, now that we're alone, what's really going on?
Seeing right through your shit.
What? Did you not hear? I'm defending my capital. Like a hero.
Does he have a mistress here who has a baby? And that's a potential heir to the throne? And then he is gonna protect them? Or is he just giving time for his actual heir to escape somewhere? How?
Demavend, please, don't feed me that drivel. We've known each
The
other
drivel.
far too long. Why did you stay?
Meve. As meddling as
I
you
see
are.
through your shit, dog. I see you.
See that building? That one man.
The brothel? The Crimson Bodice?
Precisely. So, promise not to laugh. I'm a patron. A loyal one, in fact. One of the girls...
I fuck at this building on the reg, dog.
She's marvelous. Makes me feel young again.
I was right?
Young fool, you mean? Demoven, there's a war on, and...
Allow me to finish. Demeretta became, well, with child.
Oh!
Exactly 9 months ago.
Oh!
Understand now?
she's entered confinement, having contractions.
Is she... Wait a second. Wait a second. Is your mistress actively giving birth to a child while your city is being besieged?
Since yesterday.
What the
See,
fuck?
I cannot leave her like this. Can't have her moved. I must stay put until she gives birth.
And then move her and the baby? That's insane!
And then what? Pray tell. Invite
Yeah.
all of Nilfgaard to the christening?
No, my dear. There is a hidden tunnel deep beneath the city, leading far beyond its walls. Once the midwives cut the cord, we flee.
Damn.
Howdy, howdy, howdy.
Howdy, 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 Malik. I feel like I can't say for a bastard you risk an entire army, this is folly indeed, because it's a baby.
I understand. For one's child, one would do anything.
Except me, maybe your son who betrayed you, but you've actively gone on record saying you don't want to speak to them ever again. Maybe there's an exception to this rule under your own nonsense, Meave.
Odd, isn't it? Amusing. Midst of a war, my kingdom burning all around. And I'm happy.
Oh,
In that case, I only
congrats.
hope your offspring, unlike mine, will continue to.
Your Majesties, the Nilfgaardians are attacking.
Me, we must hold out. A few hours, that's all.
I can give you a few hours, my mans. For your bastard child, huzzah! That's really funny. Eliminate enough Nausicaa. Oh. I have castle gates. After 4 turns on turn start, destroy castle gate. That's not good. Alright, let's see what we have here then. I still don't know what this does. I need some big boy cards. Perfect. Precisely the card I wanted to draw. With this one card, I can pull off my whole combo. So we're golden now. The rest of anything I pull is just flavor. And honestly, I kind of like how I have this set up right now, so we'll finish redrawing.
Defend the king! We must stop them!
Reduce the counter by 1 for each Nausicaa brigade destroyed. When the counter reaches 0, Meave wins the battle. Okay. Every turn on turn end, move 1 row toward the opponent and duel a random unit on its current side. Well, what we're gonna do is this. Kick you all back a row. Beautiful. I feel like I should do that. And we will end our turn there. Ouchies. Give it resilience. That's not cool. Let us... I'm gonna play Ralia.
You'll never take me alive!
And I'm gonna use the Footman.
I fear not.
Okay, I'll take Ache.
Guides me.
Sure. I was hoping for a slinger, but okay.
I want their heads. Anval in order.
Sure you do. Whatever you said, absolutely, my friend. Let's use the slinger. That's going to be our best bet.
Hey?
Coin never stinks, no
Oh.
matter how rank the pouch.
Excellent.
Meve! They're getting close! Devils take all, help me!
I'm working on it, my mans. We are getting there, don't you fret. Ow. Ha 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 ha, you're making me stronger. Okay. We're going to play another slinger.
Ever have a storm knock out one of your teeth?
We're gonna get Ralia to use her ability, and we're going to get Xavier Lemons.
Fear not. We shall achieve our goal.
Xavier's gonna get a bomber on the field.
Watch your heads.
And then we're gonna get, where's our boy? Reynard on the board.
Her Majesty knows what she's
And we're
doing.
gonna run it back. We're gonna get a second bomber on the field.
Catch.
Everything's on fire. Let's see what would be good. Let's use this. Let's get a slinger.
Have it the white
And
of
we're
an
gonna
eye,
bring-
I'll lead the way.
I can't move that, so that's fine. I can move these guys though. And then I can do this. Let's do that. Do more damage that way. Beautiful. End turn. We're doing pretty great so far. And the dog ate the talisman, which I'll never find out what that does.
Meve! We must hold on a bit longer.
Oh, we're... Hey, Demivind, we're winning this shit. Like, don't you even worry about it.
The chase is on.
Beautiful. Beautiful and excellent.
Ow!
I mean, I'm just gonna do this because I can. Then I'm gonna zap it. Oh my god. I don't even need to zap it. I could just win. 209 to 0. Like, what are you gonna do, dog? I'm gonna do this for fun. GG. You got a lot of ground to cover, my friend.
Alba!
Oh shit. That's all right. We'll make do. Did they stay on the board? Oh shit, that's not good. Shit! Oh, that was unfortunate. Okay, well, we're gonna kick ass. That was going so well, and then they advanced. I didn't know they had permanent. So unfortunate. Let's see. Bombers are nice.
Defend the king! We must stop them!
We must stop them, you're right.
This could hurt.
Yoink! Let's do...
Watch your heads.
Fire! Sure. 100%.
I live to serve you.
I'll take it.
Meve! They're getting close! Devils take all, help me!
I'm helping. I'm actively helping, I would say.
Barbarians.
Interesting. Let's do this.
My scars? No, they don't
It's
hurt.
not what I wanted to happen. Okay. That kind of fucks me, actually. We're gonna run this back. Because that's a wasted card right out the gate. Good to have in hand. Also good to have turn one, because there's a lot of enemy moving parts. We'll finish there. Orange!
You mad? Don't shake that.
Let's hold off for a sec. Beautiful. Bye. Oh, I got a free dog. Of course you do. I'm gonna lose this, which means my total will go down by 10. And I'd really like not to lose the first round.
This could hurt.
That pup is always eating the bone talisman.
They're getting close! Devils take all, help me!
Barbarians.
Is that a mobile? Not a mobile.
Ever have a storm knock out one of your teeth?
Yeah, let's end turn.
Leave! We must hold up.
Oh, we're gonna hold on, buddy. Don't you even worry about it.
That bit the white of an eye from half a league away.
No one caught the Metapod? That's criminal. We'll pass to win the round. We still have Ralia in our hands. And Gascon has been powered the hell up. Ache, beautiful. Amazing. Amazing. What a wonderful draw. Quite frankly, everything I could have needed. We're gonna start with this. Beautiful. Then we'll get a bomber in the front row, I believe. We'll do this here.
Watch your heads.
Excellent. All right, Ralia.
You'll never take me alive.
We're gonna set you up here. Amazing. Excellent. One more guy over there dies and I win the game. Screaming Alba will not help you. GG's.
No! Ashes!
It worked! Now retreat to the tunnel!
Easy. And I didn't even use my super mega
Their
ultra
forces
combo.
combined, the rulers managed to hold the old town long enough for Demereta to bear the king's offspring, a healthy, hardy boy. When the midwife slapped the infant, his scream carried above the roar of battle. Soon afterwards, the defenders abandoned the walls and left the city through a secret tunnel. The Nilfgaardians, furious that not one but 2 northern sovereigns were among the escapees,
Get fucked.
razed Aldersburg to the ground.
Damn.
Thank you. If not for you, the devils would have devoured us.
Here to help,
I
dog.
should say it was nothing. But the truth is, I need your aid.
Aid? But you see, my army is no more. I must pull back, regroup.
Pull back? Where to? The golden sun flies over your entire realm.
Yeah, dog,
Redania,
like mine.
To take shelter at the
Redania.
court there.
And then? Will you sit and watch the fool juggle apples as Nilfgaard parcels all Edirn out to its settlers?
Meve, one must know when to fold and when to double down. Nilfgaard has stretched the front. Winter will soon be here. Let the costs claw away at them. A year, 2,
Interesting.
then we strike. And we shall prove the Empire is a colossus with feet of clay.
I like your words, but I'm not gonna call you a coward. But do as you want, dog.
Do as you see fit.
Yeah, man.
And you?
I got shit to do, man.
I can't live like that.
So what shall you do instead?
I gotta fight, man.
Fight on. Until I win. Or the black-clad curs tear me apart.
Gods, such pity I have for your husband.
Ah.
The poor man must have had a rough go of it.
He seemed content with his life while it lasted. Yet I'm serious, Demavend, in my request. You truly won't aid me. Provide nothing at all.
I mean, how much does he actually have to offer? Oh, a royal decree.
I will tell my men whoever so wishes can join your party and fight on. But please, curb your excitement. They are tired. Few will choose the path of greater resistance. But, are you familiar with the saying, when at wit's end, a dwarf's your friend?
Sure.
Yes, it and many others. Yet as much as I appreciate folk wisdom, I prefer facts to philosophy at the moment.
Get
Preferably
'em.
facts relevant to my situation.
Yeah, what's the deal, dog?
How about this? Mahakam is but a week's ride from here.
Bahakam.
And there you'll find thousands of dwarves armed to the teeth. Enough to turn the tides of this war, I venture.
Yes, they could. If not for another fact. That the dwarves have always been famously indifferent to strife between humans. They'll never come to my aid. I doubt they'll even let me into their land.
Unless you show them this. The leaden ring. A token of amity given to me by their elder-in-chief. That's not
Oh?
to say they'll welcome you with open arms. But they will hear you out. And that is something.
Dwarven infantry I'd make good use of. I shall do as you say. Or at least try.
Good. And to ease your journey somewhat, I'll give you as your guide the best man, or rather woman, for the task. Rayla,
I was gonna say, we're keeping Rayla.
Yes, your grace?
you've been to Mahakam with me many times. You know their paths. Take Queen Meve and her party there.
'Twould be an honor, your majesty.
I'll send messengers ahead that the dwarfs may expect your arrival. Until then, good luck, Meve. And may we one day waltz upon the grave of our foe, Emperor Emir.
May it be
Not for a
so,
while, man.
just as long as I get to lead.
Ah, of course. Farewell, Queen.
Meve left Aldersburg in ill spirits. Rather than provide the help she had hoped for, Demavend had merely sent her on to Mahakam. Her way west was lit first by the glow of a burning city, Then, by the smouldering remains of charred villages by the roadside, it was clear the war against Nilfgaard had taken a bitter turn. Each stranger was now treated as an enemy, and the customarily hospitable Aedirnians slammed their doors at anyone's approach. The party's morale was somber as well, and did not even improve with the first sight of mountains looming in the distance. Wandering among the ashes, Meve entered the dwarves' domain.
Well, we'll see how this goes.
Along perilously steep paths, Black Rayla led the Queen and company towards Mahakam, the dwarven homeland. There, among snow-capped peaks, someone awaited.
Rayla, you brought strangers.
Gabor, I present to you Meve, Queen of Lyria and Rivia.
Ah, a queen. Crivens. Well then.
A large shadow swept across the sky. The dwarf swallowed the rest of his...
That's a dragon!
As all raised their gazes to see a dragon soar swiftly toward Mount Carbon.
Mount Carbon? I love that.
He isn't a threat to us.
The dwarf had broken the silence gently, he himself quite familiar with this altogether unusual sight.
And now, sit yourselves down afore the pottage grows cold.
I love the subtitles for this man.
But... Floop.
Stone shriveling marvel, innit? Makes you almost sad the lizards are dying out.
Should you not worry more about the fate of your brethren? That creature will soon have all Mahakam aflame.
Ha! Keltalus? No! He's lived here centuries. Harmless for the most part. Now,
Oh?
your grace. A taste?
No, none. Though your offer of repast I value, good sir.
Oh, no need of that. Gabor, please. Enchanted to make your acquaintance.
Gabor here's a true local notable, from one of Mahakam's leading clans, the Zigrins. But then he wouldn't be our guide if he wasn't. A guide for all important
Zigrin?
guests.
A pleasure.
How do I recognize that
and
name?
as I said, I thank you for your hospitality, but I've no time to feast now. I must speak to your ruler at once.
Don't mean no offence, but Elder-in-Chief Bruverhoog's a recluse of sorts.
Bruverhoog? Amazing
You
name.
meet the ones that wear crowns. But I suppose I could. Meaning, if you drafted a letter...
Her Majesty's got Demoven's signet, given willingly.
Ah. Well, that's a sheep of a different sort.
Oh.
We didn't let many human folk into Mahakam, and for good reason. So those who we let come through the second gate get blindfolded. Just after they've surrendered their arms at the first. But you've the leaden ring. Given one of your kind to confirm trust and amity. So, we're certain we can treat you as one of our own. Elder-in-Chief's in the pass visiting. Looking to his flock. Come on. No reason you two shouldn't jabber right quick.
Yeah, we'll jabber right quick.
Though the Lyrian infantry rose half an ell taller than the dwarf, he moved with remarkable ease through the waist-high snow, while those behind him slipped and stumbled on the ice-slick rocks. Meve and Rayla trailed.
He's got the home advantage.
So they might speak in private.
Ah, Gabor.
Rayla, your aid proved an unexpected bounty.
Your Grace, to fight arm in arm with one so bold as you is an honor from which I'll not readily resign. I was to
Good.
lead you to Mahakam, King Demoven's order. As to my duties afterwards, I receive no instructions. So until a sealed scroll containing such arrives, I will serve your Grace under her command.
Awesome. No, we're gonna keep
Take
you.
Rayla. The times are such that no aid can I dismiss, and yours in particular.
I'm humbled, your Grace.
Let us move on. I've grown amply curious of this elder-in-chief, this Bruver Hoog.
Bruiser Hoog. Like that name.
Your Grace?
Mr.
A
Hoog.
message.
Great
For your
writer.
eyes only.
Oh. For mine eyes only, you say. Letter from Captain Tobias II. As promised, I'm reporting to you on the situation of Lyria and Rivia. Your son is king in name only. True power is held by Count Caldwell and General Aip Dai. From what I hear, both lust for soul control, thus conflict between them, is inevitable. Soon Nilfgaard will start expelling peasants from the best lands of Lyria and Rivia and importing their own settlers to replace them. Willem tries to delay the process, but General Aip Dahi will not relent. Our prayers for your success, my lady, Captain Tobias. Always check behind you. It's time to meet with Bruver Hoog. It's just fun to say.
Welcome to you.
What an honor! Even the arbalists salute us with cocked quarrels.
Oh, that well. An ounce of prevention saves a slag heap of trouble.
I like it.
None too shabby as views go, eh?
Were it not for the howling wind, I'd make a sketch.
Mountie! Fortunately, I can only lurk for now, but hopefully I'll be able to stop in later. Hell yeah, it's great to see you. Hope you're having a wonderful evening. 15 lads for the army, that's amazing. This is going to be exactly what I saw just before. Run it back. Let's check out the command tent real quick. Let's check out the Royal Decree. That was a card we got. Draw and play 2 blitz units from your deck. Okay. And, yes, Gabor Zigrin. Spawn and play Gabor Left Hook and Gabor Bottomless Pockets. Damage unit by 10 if it was destroyed, deal any remaining damage to another unit. And play 1 trinket from your deck. Okay, Gabor. Let's see what we got. I don't love the Geso Footman. It's a level of... what's the word? Uncertainty? To them, it's nice that they're there to the start, but... I think I'd rather more Arbalists round 1. We're gonna put another Wagenberg back in until we determine whether or not it's useful to have. Units will take 25% less of the recruit cap. Now that is useful. Decreases the cost of creating units by 25%. Each unit gains 1 armor at the start of battle. Each unit gains 2 armor at the start of battle. Oh my god. That's some useful stuff. Oh, it needs so much wood though. Holy shit. Stray's Den gets Strays of Spala. Damage unit by 5 if it's on a row with fire. Damage all units by 5. Cavalry and Slingers go up. Lyrian Cavalry. Regiment Drummer and Grey Rider Plus. What is this? Enables you to trade gold for wood or recruits, as well as wood for gold. Trading post. And Armory to Lyrian. Landsknecht. Zeal. Loyal gain 1 charge. Order damage an enemy and all enemies with the same power by 1. Holy shit, that's really good. That's a great card. And Workshop allows me... What do we got? More pluses and Mantlets. Mark an ally. When it's destroyed, move it to a hand instead of the graveyard, then destroy self. Oh. And a Tuza Adept upgrade. Rivian Onager. Damage an enemy by 3, charges 2. Whenever an ally is destroyed, gain 1 charge. Crushing Trap plus. Set the power of each unit on the road to the average of the row's total. The average is 3 or below, destroy all units on a row. Whoa. And Pitfall plus. Whenever a unit appears on this road, damage it by 3. Pitfall. I'm using Pitfall, so that's useful. Horse Thief. Mark a unit after 3 turns and turn start. Switch its power with this unit's power. Strays plus and Alchemists plus. Okay. This is something I want to be ready for. I don't know that I need Command Tent 3 upgrade, though. Training ground-wise, I can unlock these cards, which is useful. And workshop-wise, I can only do this, which is useful, but not what I'm going for. So we're going to hang off on upgrading anything just yet. Everybody's got stuff to say. Oh.
Meve rode slowly, her surroundings interesting to her, her ears keen to take in the cacophony of sounds.
Cacophony.
The sharp whistle of wind rushing past towering peaks, the squeak of wagon wheels rolling over frozen snow, and the roar of beasts.
What the? I dare not venture a guess.
Gabor scratched his chin.
An ice troll. Or one of them Barbigaza majabbers.
These beasts, are they tame? As the dragon?
Not in your life. 3 years horsens, every last one of them. Spring cleaning year past, 1 year bit my arm clear off.
Oh.
The Queen's brow rose in a silent inquiry.
All right. You don't quite ken the context. Each spring, with the melting of the snows, a good bit of that filth comes out the ground. That's when Bruver Hoog summons all dwarves for spring cleaning. We cut down as much of the filth as we can, and that means relative calm the rest of the year.
Out of the corner of her eye,
I like
Eve
that.
noted a
Relative
dark
calm.
shape darting between rock formations. Calmly, she drew her sword and brandished it a time or two to warm up her stiff arms.
Seems it is our lot to assist you with this cleaning. Lyrians, arms at the ready. Prepare to fight.
I certainly can. I'll be right back. I am back. I want to be the one, which dino am I? I want to be the one that's flopping around the ground, but I don't think I am. I don't think you are either. I think you're this tiny guy here. I think you're this guy. You could change it. Do not let Broover die. Eliminate... Oh, it's a Shalmar. Hint. In one fell swoop. It's rough being a prey animal. It's rough being a prey animal. You're so right. Every 3 turns, on turn start, randomly damage enemies by a portion of Shalmar's current armor, then move to the other row. If on the melee row, damage the highest enemy by this unit's current armor. If on the ranged row, damage the lowest enemy by this unit's current armor. Then, set armor to 8. That's a long description. Let me just say that. Gonna roll with this. The Range Rover sounds like a way a kid would say Range Rover. That's true. Spawn 2 Mahakam Protectors and move an enemy from the melee row to the ranged row.
Watch your heads!
Alrighty, there's a lot going on there.
It's rolling our way!
It is rolling our way. And that's okay.
Catch!
And I doesn't have any armor, so that's good and fun.
I saw them. No other way.
Mr. Lemons.
Getting to work.
Who to get?
The chase is on! Discipline shall bring us victory.
Let's get another cavalryman.
Ow!
And another cavalryman. Child is asleep. Thank you for your service. I try. The chase. The way he said it was wild. Oh, this will be great. Let's do that. And I still have to play a card this round, imagine that.
Alright, that's no problem.
Damage unit by 10. Or play one trinket from your deck. I'm gonna go with this. Easy.
Your Grace, be careful.
I think I'm being very careful. Frankly, I think I've won.
Alright, got some explaining to do.
I kicked ass. I sometimes use a Great Ball, but I am not actually familiar with the Pokemon that I'm like, oh boy. Hope it's not a shit one. Archon's a fun one. He's a fossil Pokemon. He's a little guy.
As speared Shaelmars died down, the crowd of Mahakaman infantry parted. A dwarf
It had
stepped
fossil
forth,
vibes, right?
Grey as a snow fox, wrinkled as a prune. He walked with difficulty, supporting himself on a battle axe, its 2 heads dripping blood.
Well, that's wild.
This would be our elder-in-chief, Bruverhoog.
Bruverhoog.
And who might your guests be, Gabor?
Yeah, Gabor.
Eve, Queen of Lyria and Rivia, and her associates in court.
My regards, Elder. I come...
You come for something. Coin's my first wager.
No.
Fighting bodies my second.
Yes.
Well, what is it you want? I'm on in the years, but I'm not gone dotty. Tja, you menfolk. You got to fall on hard times to remember us dwarves.
I've come with a design in mind, I cannot deny. But hear me out and you shall see.
She's armed! Gabor! Why the devil did you let her in here like that? And without a sack or her heat!
She has the leaden ring, Elder.
Ooh.
A gift from a king.
From Demavend, lassie, I ken that already. Trust a man, give him something of value, and he'll go and give it away as easy as a street whore gives away nubs. It's a good thing he didn't pawn it. Sons of humans.
Damn. Damn. I feel like either of these aren't good. I'm not accustomed to interruptions, Sword. Please. I feel like she'd say this.
You interrupt me. I'm not accustomed, for you see, I am a queen.
That's so. For I've heard you were stripped of crown and title some time past.
Oof,
Not
I
so
mean,
much
you're
a
right.
queen no more. Nay, don't you fear. Tidings of that sort reach us here, too.
Oof.
Her Majesty was shamefully betrayed, 'tis true. Yet the unified throne of both realms remains hers, as the laws hold.
Laws, schmaws, shite and big.
Law Schmoss is right.
I ken well the kind of respect you human folk accord your laws. We've signed pacts, treaties of many over the years, and each time but a couple of years that pass before you shatter over terms.
Damn, get them. I go purely by name, which honestly will get you there sometimes because their names tend to be either badasseron or ugly.
Now,
Pokemon have wild
I
names,
will
especially
say
the more
I'd
recent
have
ones.
thrown clear out of this land I love. But you've the leaden ring, and that grants you the right to hospitality. And here, in Mahakam, laws and rights are sacred. You may stay in the pass long as you wish. Young Zigrin will serve as your guide. And once you've tired of the mountains, well, you ken the way down into the valleys. I bid you farewell.
Should I use a great ball on coolest guy, or this one sucks for
My Lord
real?
Elder, with all due respect, we came to your aid.
It's this one sucks for
Smoke the
real,
beasts with
Gator.
you, Yet,
And who the demons is this one?
Count Reynard Odo.
Ho ho, Odo, Lodo, Bodo! Now, you listen and listen.
Damn, he
well.
made a fool of your whole
We can
name.
ask for aid, and you know why? 'Cause I've my dignity. Not like some. Maids and wenches, spring cleaning's done, beast culling's over. Mount Carbon beckons us home. Follow me.
Damn.
Your Grace, be not dismayed. We will find a way.
Manage we shall, true. Though damned if I know how. We have none other to whom we can turn, no other land where we can flee.
Let us convene in council, Your Grace. Consider together what's to be done. We've yet Redania, Temeria.
Your Grace, might I draw you aside a wee moment for a jabber?
You gotta jabber with Gabber. You know, you gotta do it.
Reynard, please excuse me. Well, what is it you want?
I ken the Elder-in-Chief dinna make a good first impression.
And the second? Is it any better?
To be quite frank, no. I'll try elsewise. Not all's lost, trust me. Brewer's a stubborn goat, no doubt about it. But a goat to be persuaded. I happen to ken how.
Do
Very
tell.
well, I'm all ears. What must we do to spur Bruverhoog to aid us?
I might start with the thorn in our side that are beasts. A bigger thorn than most expect. See, in our never-ending search for gold, we dug deep, too deep, and reached abysses where monsters are born, or however they come to be.
You know when you happen to gain now?
As soon as it turns
Yeah,
a bit
right.
warmer,
It's my favorite thing to
draw
do.
out to feed. And there's more every year. What you saw there,
It's a very
sprinkling,
relatable feeling.
that's just light yearly upkeep. It dinna go at the source of the blight. Every spring we cull enough so we can live and trade and mine normal-like. But there are corridors in the upper valleys midst the peaks, where more lie waiting to pounce. So many, there's settlements that have done been abandoned.
Okay.
I still fail to see how this relates to myself and Bruver.
Your Majesty, slay the beasts down to their last, and you'll win the hearts of the clans. All of them. And with the clans behind you, why? The Elder will have no choice. He'll bend an ear, treat you serious. You got two sites through which beasts swarm in great numbers. There's Davor's Abyss, and an abandoned underground settlement called Burrow's Rump. Destroy them.
Burrow's Rump is
Collapse
great.
the corridors. Problem solved.
Why does she have a British accent? Just because she's a queen? Is this colonialism? It might be. Why hasn't Bruver Hoog tended to the matter?
You colour the solution as simple and known. Why has Bruver Hoog not gone at the matter?
Bruver Hoog?
You must learn one thing about us dwarves of Mahakam. Customs, traditions, why, we're obsessed. Goes thrice for Bruver. The Elder deliberates weeks on end. And that's in considering if we shouldn't wear suspenders, because they might be through its side, and should thus be forbidden. We've a set of laws, the Four Dwarves Codex. One of its tenets says, dare you not...
It's just so fun to say, Bruver Hoog.
So, no self-respecting dwarf can nor will do it. But you...
I'm not a self-respecting dwarf.
You're free out with. The
I'm
laws
free
say
out with?
you've a
The
free
laws
hand
didn't
to
apply
the
to me.
corridors from which the beasts come. Collapse them, flood them, I dinna ken, but solve the grief once and for all.
And this, 'twould suffice.
'Twould be enough.
I believe it would. But find you other ways to win the heart of a clan or Bruver itself. Do so. Can he bring no harm?
All this sounds rather toilsome, yet... I do favour
Should
this
be
to using
making
another
lunch
means
for
of
tomorrow
seeking
now,
out
but I'm
a
lying
woman
here,
first
just-
be welcomed, only later to hear
just
another
chilling.
rebuke. You've my gratitude, Gabor. You've shown me a way. Very well. Let us think on these beasts. See what's to be done.
Yeah. Let's think on these beasts. Gonna pick up me spoils. You gotta jabber with Gabber sometimes, thank you. Dear guest, to make your stay in Mahakam a merry one, that doesn't end with you rolling down a cliff in a barrel, do us all a favor and stick to these rules written by me, Elder-in-Chief Bruver Hoog. 1. Don't go sticking your nose in others' affairs. 2. You fondle it, you buy it. 3. Don't question our laws. 4. Get out as quick as you can. And 5. Don't bother me. I just want to go back here real quick and just look around. There wasn't much to miss, but just in case, did I miss anything? I don't think so. Cool. Let's quickly chat with our homies.
Yes, Your Grace?
How are you and
How does
Gascon
it
getting
trade?
along, huh?
You and Gascon get along now, I hope.
Well, you might say we've established a certain rapport, Your Grace.
I like
Tell
that.
me more, friend.
I don't pry into his affairs, nor he into mine.
I'd prefer it
Fair
if
enough.
my commanders worked together more closely.
Your Grace, the man's a brigand.
Oh,
But-
Reynard, he was a brigand.
Now he's a
I
soldier.
must disagree, I fear. Yes, he stopped thieving for now, but only because it's convenient, so to speak. Gascon isn't a changed man. He still hasn't an ounce of honor, dignity.
Yet he has a unit of armed men, without which we'd be much worse off. Might not even have survived.
Yeah, I mean,
Agreed. The Strays are excellent fighters. I'd be the first to admit it.
I love that they're called the
I only
Strays.
fear they might turn on us. Leap at our throats when we least expect it.
Now that's a shaky alliance,
Time I attended to other
Reynard.
matters.
Gascon!
Hey-ho, how's my favorite queen in the north?
Don't call me a hoe.
You and Reynard, do you get along?
Like a cat and a hound. Get it? Because they call me.
I get it. You're the
Yes,
Duke
yes,
of
your
Dogs.
jests are easily understood. Far more difficult to enjoy.
Your jests are easily understood, far more difficult to
That's
enjoy.
probably true.
What a
in your
fucking
Royal
burn.
Highness's case.
Will you answer my question?
We get along because we must. Though it'd be far easier if he pulled the lance from his arse.
Haven't heard a truer
Loosen
word
up,
in a long
Reynard.
while.
Oh,
What was that?
Nothing. Nothing. It's time I attended to other matters.
how's my boy Xavier doing?
You choose not to follow your king, Xavier. Why?
To fight in the field, with you. This was my wish, my lady.
But what of your home?
His home was burned to the
Rosberg has been
ground.
Rebuilt. Engineers are needed.
Get ready for this insane thing. I zoned out and was doing something else. And I heard this dude talking and thought Matt had joined Discord chat and was doing a weird voice.
I have no kin in Rosberg. No soul left for me there. All I've left is revenge.
I understand.
Matt, I can't believe you have such a funky voice.
Other matters await my attention.
As you wish, my lady.
I was like, oh nice, Matt's here. Scottish accent didn't seem weird.
Yes?
Rayla, might I ask you a personal question?
The pointy hat boy.
Certainly, ma'am.
Yes,
But I
he's
can't
just
guarantee
there.
I'll answer.
Matt energy.
You see, Nilfgaard marched into my land, invaded, stole my crown, slaughtered my folk, and topped it all off by turning my own son against me.
Yeah, that's rude.
Yet, the hatred I hold for them's a mere shadow of the passion that grips you. You lust for the blood of every last Scoia'tael.
The passion that grips
Haven't
you.
heard a question yet, Your Grace.
Not
What did
Milfgard.
they do to you, Rayla? What happened to make you who you are?
Elves and humans, they can interbreed. But you must know that. My mother was an elf,
Oh.
making me half of one.
Oh. Did
We
not
lived
see
in a
that coming.
hamlet, and all around us knew. The other children would bully me, beat me, spit in my face. No,
Not this other game from Steam. Not this,
Cowards,
May.
fully aware they could not defend themselves, they took their fear and shame out on me. The Scoia'tael sow hatred and terror between the races, and that will not change. It will not disappear, as long as their bloody rebellion continues.
Demoven's reason for so fiercely defending Aldersburg, I must say it caught me quite by surprise.
Not me.
Ah.
King went to that brothel every time he stopped at Aldersburg, which was oft.
Hilarious.
He made sure of that. I told him he'd sting a girl with his serpent one day, but he wouldn't
I
listen.
told him he'd sting a girl with his serpent one day.
Why?
That's
Demoven
hilarious.
didn't keep anything secret from you.
Didn't have a choice, really. When Edern was not at war, I served as his bodyguard. Followed him everywhere.
Oh, so you
saw
knew
everything.
all about his
My king enjoys
business.
life, enjoys pleasures and indulges often. But none of this has hindered his ability to govern the realm blood.
This is so saucy. Rayla's got the deets.
I must go.
I like
We'll speak
Rayla.
later.
All right, Isabel. I don't know that we've spoken.
Isabel?
Apologies. Thoughts consume me sometimes.
Pokemon
Is there
Community
something
Game
you need?
does not like you. And I'm so sorry for
Since
that.
we left Edirne, you've seemed unsettled. Is all in order?
She looks like shit. She's an old witch.
I've seen
Sorry,
many wars
sorceress.
in my time. All ugly, all repulsive. But what the Imperials did at Aldersburg was... it was unforgivable.
Can't believe you're coming at Nilfgaard Isbel over here.
Nilfgaard. That's what it does, Isbel.
She looks like the protagonist from Acute Farmington, but old and busted.
Yes.
Just last stream we were talking about, I think Captain Crunch mentioned, no,
Then you know
no,
what
it was Apple. Apple mentioned that
After
she can get it.
I took a
We were talking about how Isbel could possibly get it.
such suffering, such hatred.
She should be living in a suburb and getting more sleep. This is not the life for her.
senseless deaths.
She was up till recently held hostage by bandits, so like, think given that, she looks pretty good.
I believe I
She can
must
get it,
believe
it being the
there's
kiss
a
of death.
better way.
Not
Forgive
this.
me, Mum. I must
It
gather my
shows, oh my
thoughts.
god.
Never mind about me.
You speak with my soldiers. a
That's
bit.
wild.
Said so yourself. I'd like to know what about.
Everything.
Corporal Larkin, Mum. Do you know him? Captain Oisin, perhaps? Or Lieutenant Tegan?
Lieutenant Tegan? She's gonna say no.
Of course I know them. Among my best. They've served me loyally for years.
You know them. But did you know that in fleeing Lyria, the corporal left behind a newborn daughter?
Oh, that's
His
rough.
wife was in confinement when you gave the order to march. The corporal could not go to see them.
Oh,
And true, the captain has no wife, no child. But he's not seen his brother in 5 years. Never once been granted leave. Your General Odo's orders always taking precedence.
wow.
Allow me to guess. You shall now tell me Tegan abandoned his sick mother to follow me.
No, Mom. Count Caldwell's men murdered the lieutenant's kin. Retaliation for his joining your rebellion. He learned of this just recently.
Damn.
Enough. You've made your point. Yet even were I to order them to return, they wouldn't listen. They know they've got nothing to go home to while Nilfgaard occupies our land. Due to
And that's where
code, I
we'll
must
leave
go.
it off, Isbel. Alright, Gabor. You got a
I need
jabber
to
with
speak to your
Gabber.
Quartermaster.
Huh?
Excuse my Elvish, but I can't drink that goat's piss he serves in the mess.
Reynard's doing, no doubt. He doesn't like the men to drink too much.
There's no excuse for the British pronunciation of lieutenant.
To be blunt, ma'am, what Reynard himself needs is to get good and bloated for once in his stiff life.
I like it.
I have a proposal for you.
He's a
ship
proposal.
of the best dwarven mead and lager. I can arrange for you to arrive. Trust me, the men's morale's nae like to be a problem when they pour a bit of fire in their guts.
Fuck it. What's 200 gold?
Very well.
Let's throw a fucking party.
Oh, give my thanks, dear Queen. A few more days of that and I'd have been lapping up puddle water.
I trust you'll arrange the details.
Of course, no worries. You didn't ken how happy a dwarf you've made me.
You're a Zigrin, are you not?
They're all gonna get
I know the
shit
name.
face.
One of your clan slew the dragon Ockvist.
Aye. You're thinking of Yarpin. Cousin of my
Oh,
Left
Yarpin.
Mahakam when I was but a wee
I know Yarpin. When he was but a wee snot, eh?
decent enough dwarf, but never could conform to our basic tenets and laws. Though, admittedly, we've so damn many it's hard to keep them from leaking out your ears.
Is it that bad?
I'll put it this way. Among human folk, you can't steal, brawl, murder. All the basics. In Mahakam, we've got laws about how to braid our beards.
Wow.
But I'm no one to complain. The Zilgrins are well-to-do, one of the richer clans. Got more than enough goods to suit our needs. No, we've got some bads as well.
Well, you always goods
What
with
do
the
you mean?
bads.
Bah, nae worth your time. I didn't mean to bother you. Sides, best to jabber of such things over a cold pint. Or keg?
Your elder.
I like you,
I'd like
Gabor.
to know more. Do tell me about him, please.
Riddle me this,
I'll
Gabor.
skip the obvious, as you've already had the pleasure of meeting the old crank. All in all, though, he's nae as scary as some say. Been keeping the clans in check for some 2 centuries now.
Holy
Which
shit.
is nae a small feat, I might add, no.
No conflicts between them all this time.
I can't tell if you're jesting. At each other's throats each day they are. Breckenriggs despise the Chives. Dalbergs and scratch out the Hoog's eyes given half the chance. As for us, we hate them arse-licking fuchses.
Oh, those fuchses.
But Brewer's got his ways, keeps each yen in line. If not for him, Mahakam would have fallen to bits ages past.
Wow.
Why?
Round 150 years ago, when the elves were fighting that hopeless war against your folk, the Elder-in-Chief ordered the pass to Mahakam sealed tight.
Oh.
If it weren't for that, we'd have ended up like the pointy ears. As it was, we waited for the shite storm to abate. Didn't open the pass and stretch your legs again till it were safe.
Yes, I remember.
Yeah, that's
The
nuts.
manufacturers in Rivia have yet to recover.
With all due respect, Your Grace, your workshops forge utter crap. It's nae our fault that human folk prefer dwarven goods. Basic market principles, that's all it is.
Basic market principles.
I feel enlightened, Gabor. Thank you. We shall return to this
I was thinking about how
conversation
messy some parts of the house are, and then had the thought, luckily the weekend starts tomorrow.
No skin off my back.
May it's Monday. May the weekend is not close. That's funny.
I've come to the conclusion your elder-in-chief.
Well, I accidentally cut that dialogue off. Can I not go up these stairs? No, I cannot. Look at this man fishing over here.
Quiet, wench. You'll scare the fish off.
I don't want to scare the fish off.
That was already nipping at the bait. Then you came along and frightened it off. Duvel Scheiss! Duvel Scheiss!
Duvel Scheiss.
Duvel Scheiss!
Say it one more time. Duvel
Duvel
Scheiss. Great. Are those 2 frozen men? Those... Yo. Frozen ass men. My queen, there are bodies of dwarven miners trapped beneath the ice sheets, likely swallowed by the river. It's too late for them now, but their equipment is recoverable. Though bear in mind, should any fall in, they'd freeze to death in a blink of an eye. Yeah, I'll sacrifice 2 men for that. Thomasaurus Rex, hello! I am doing well. I hope you are also doing well. It's great to see you, friend. I was lurking in your Pokemon Infinite Fusion stream the other day. That game is wild. I think I gotta play that game at some point.
He's my best friend.
He's my pal. He's my homeboy. My rotten soldier.
He's my
My
sweet
cheese. My good time boy. I love that. Let's go fight this monster. Whoa, it's a raid! Do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do. Lemon Dingo!
I've been thinking. When life gives you lemons,
Oh my God,
don't
so
make
much is
lemonade.
happening.
Make life take the
Take the
lemons
lemons
back.
back.
Get mad! I don't want your damn lemons! What am I supposed to do with these? Demand to see life's manager. Make life rue the day. Thought I could give Cave Johnson lemons. Do you know who I am? I'm the man who's gonna burn your house down. with the lemons. I'm gonna get my engineers to invent a combustible lemon that burns your house down.
Lemon Dingo, welcome on in. Lemon and friends, Lenoki Beef, great to see you all. How was stream? I was lurking. Who else do we got? How was your stream? Tell me all about it. That is the best lemon quote in existence. Is really true. Cave Johnson has some banger quotes, let me tell you. Should I change my bio in my company's website to "I'm the man who's gonna burn your house down"? Yes. I think yes, actually. You absolutely should. Cave Johnson is a businessman, so like he knows what's good. Clients would love it. Yes, they would. Cheddar, hello. Was good. Mildly frustrating. Took 1.5 hours to defeat a boss, but we finally did it. Hell, yes. Congratulations on kicking that boss's ass. Welcome on in, writers. If you don't know, we're playing some Thronebreaker. It is a Witcher game where you play as Queen of Lyria and Rivia, and you do combat through Gwent, which is a card game. It's a lot of fun. We're in Act 3, Chapter 3, Part 3, however you want to describe it. So we're probably about half, just beginning, maybe about 40% of the way, just to about halfway through the game. But welcome on in. If you do have to raid and run, I totally get it. Go take care of yourselves, first and foremost. If you want to hang out, we'd absolutely love to have you as we keep on trucking through the world here. We're in Mahakam, homeland of the dwarves, and that's what we're up to. Courtney, hello! It's great to see you, Courtney. A Cordov is here. A Cordov is here. It's true. I'm gonna go fight this monster now. Who wants to see me fight a monster? Why did my brain think that was bacon for a second? Why did you put bacon in my chat, Courtney? Sand cats. I love that. It quickly looked like a bacon strip, not gonna lie. Not nearly as fun as bacon. Fair enough. Now that's bacon, thank you, Rywick, for the bacon. A court of plants, sand cats. It's true. It's true. Gotta get those sand cats. Are Persian cats... Wait. Are Persian cats sand cats? You do have to plant your sand cats each year, you're right. You're right. Alright, let's take a look at this. Gigantic Shalmar. Every 2 turns on turn start, give a random unit 4 armor. On round end, units with armor gain resilience. That's not good. I don't like that. Let us... Okay, we like fire. We like this. This is good. Let's get rid of this. Nope. Wagenberg's nice. Okay, give me another Wagenberg. We have Ache. We like Ache. They are not perennials. I found that out the hard way. No! Gotta get those perennials. Never making that mistake again. You know? Fool me once. Fool me once, you know? Did you just make my side of the field icy? I throw fire onto your side of the field and you make mine icy? Every turn on turn start, damage lowest units on the row by 2. I don't love that.
I smell a leak.
Is the king recovering from his royal embarrassment? What happened to the king? That's a monster! Deathwish, spawn a heartbeat. That's not good. We don't love that. I don't have a particularly good hand. I don't know what other trinket I have in my deck. That's not a trinket. Yeah, I don't want to play any of my stuff right now, actually. What's this do? Oh? That did something. That certainly did a thing. Did it kill the unit and then... Yes, it killed the unit and then increased my unit's strength by the amount that it unit died had? That's interesting. I have to have a present that's bullshit? Okay, you don't have a present. That's really funny. How close is this to Gwent? So, this is... It's like Diet Gwent. In a normal game of Gwent, you have 3 rows where you can play cards. This one, it shortens it to 2. Other than that, all of the other rules are pretty exact. There are some cards here that aren't in the Gwent game that they threw into this to, like, kind of, I guess, balance things out. But it's pretty close to Gwent. Yeah, I'd say it's pretty accurate. The like, actual mechanics are, like, with the cards and their abilities and things like that, like, very, very close. It's just the biggest difference is there's 3 rows in normal Gwent instead of... Like, you have your melee row, your archery row, and then you have your siege row, and you can put, like, siege turrets and units there. In normal Gwent, a card will have a specific type of row they can be placed on. They'll either have a sword, a crossbow, or they'll have a siege symbol. So with the lack of 3 rows, they took all that away. Biggest 2 changes are that right there. Other than that, very spot on. So that's the answer to that. What? And they called him a real pork chop. Oh my gosh, is he okay? I was post pouting pics into Ballistic Mortars. Please post the pouting pics. He's over his tummy troubles. I'm glad to hear it. May your presence is a present. That's true. Alec, I'm crying. She might be crying. I don't know. It is because I used the wrong your. I didn't even notice. Oh, Malik finished the Akotar series. Look out. Look out. Alright, so we're going to play this card. It's going to do some stuff. We're going to knock over some people. And then we're going to do this for extra measure. There we go. End turn. Oh. Don't use your wolf to attack my dog. Oh my god. They took my dog off the field. Repeat this ability whenever a snow wolf ally appears. I don't like that. I don't like that one bit. Let's get Gabor in here.
That's no problem.
We're gonna attack the snow wolf. There we go. We're keeping him down, keeping him down. Another snow wolf. Let's do this. Have you read Fourth Wing? I have not, but I hear the girlies love it. I don't even know what that is. Fourth Wing, I hardly know her. Every turn on turn start, increase counter by 1 and damage your enemy unit by 2. Death Wish, multiply this unit's counter by 3 and damage a unit by that amount. We're gonna take the Slizzard off the board, I think. Is how we're gonna handle this. Goodbye. I don't want any of that. Anarchy, hello! There is the rest of the Maziverse left. Go to the Kingdom of Ash series next and save Crescent City for later because there are eventually some fun surprises if you do. What? What? Books! Imagine Imagine that. We're gonna pass, I guess. We're winning, so we're doing well. We won the first round. Right, Courtney should say. Thanks for letting me know. I totally just pivoted and started the Bridgerton series. Look at it. Look at Malik out here reading every book ever.
You mad? Don't shake that!
Every time I see Zayden, my eyes roll to the moon. What? Wild. Ow! King of Ash when there was an actually Throne of Glass? Throne of Glass? Game of Thrones? His name is not that hot. Zayden is not a hot name. I'm so baffled. I'm like reading everything, but not out loud, and I'm just like... Some names should not be given to dragon riders, like Zayden? That's crazy. I am reading the Spark Notes. I would pay extra for a copy of the Fourth Wing series with all the names changed so I could tolerate it and find out if it's any good. That's really funny. We're gonna do this. I've never had a storm knock out one of my teeth. So, like, there's that. Zayden is not... I feel like that shouldn't be a name. Bless his heart, he's got a lot going on right now. I'm under siege. I'm actively being attacked by packs of wolves and the like. Stop throwing wolves at me, dude. It's rude stuff. We're gonna do this. And we're gonna do this. And then we're gonna do this with a sparky stick. We love it. And then I'm gonna pass. I'm missing things, Jet, because I'm under siege. I'm actively being attacked by wolves and they're like, stop throwing wolves at me, dude. Thank you for the quote. Why did you throw a dragon at me? The dragon just ate everybody else. I may have lost the round, but I'll win the war, you know? Xavier. Okay. I was really hoping I would draw this one card, but I did not, so we're gonna do our darndest.
Get into work.
Zayden is wild. Like, if it was just spelled Zayden, it'd be less offended. I honestly, that's a valid point. You gotta stop eating everybody, Mr. Forktail.
I've hit the white of an eye from half a league away.
I'd also hit the white of an eye from half a league away, I think. Counterpoint Sladen, is that a name? I think I'm gonna win this. I think not, because I played the cards in the wrong order.
It's not too late to walk away.
If I'd played the cards in the right order, I would have won. I needed to play Isabel last turn. Let's run it back. Let's be under siege again, I think. Satan is the kid that gets your Sonic order wrong and doesn't care. You're so right. At least it's a smidge better if it was spelled Zayden. It's a name you give your fake Canadian boyfriend when you're 13. Yeah, George Glass has nothing on Zayden, your Canadian boyfriend. We totally met in summer camp. You guys just don't know him. Sladen Eats is Sladen. Oh my god. It can be a name if you and May get bored of a certain someone's name. Not take it back, no, it won't up this time. How do you know Mam's name isn't already Sladen? Yeah, you don't know. You don't know Little Mam's name. Little Mam could be Sladen. Thank you for the quote. George Glass has nothing on Zayden, your Canadian boyfriend. These are good. These are good cards to have. I like them. Good to know. I just need to win round one. Wagenberg is useful. We'll roll with that. We're never going to be able to make sense of that quote. Or we come across it in months and giggle afresh. I think giggle afresh. What's good is we will giggle regardless. Very true. Oh my god. The command list just never ceases to amaze me. There's a lot happening there.
Yeah, yeah.
Demonstrating. We're working out the kinks, thank you.
For you, pal! Anything.
We're gonna do that. And we got the pup. The pup is on the field. Fourth Wing has spice and maybe the genuine last thing. Oh. Okay, you came out and ate all your boys. Last thing I want to read is spice where one of the participants is named Zayden. I'm sorry. It's not a good name. Sorry if you were secretly named Zayden. If you're secretly named Zayden, it's not your fault. And you can do something about it. You can walk into court and change your name and live a better you. Just saying. Exactly. It's not your fault. Your mama just did you wrong. Blame mommy.
Ever have a stone knock out one of your teeth?
Once again, I've never had a storm knock out one of my teeth.
I've hit the white of an eye from half a league away.
The dragon's in the middle now. If your name is Zayden, it's not your fault, and you can do something about it. I'm loving all these Zayden quotes. We're gonna do this.
Howdy, howdy, howdy.
Then we're gonna do this. Yeet. Howdy, 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 heart. How are we?
Bigger they are, easier they are to touch.
You believe in the power of a curse?
Do you believe in the power of a curse? Asking for a friend. Ouchie. Let's do this. That's all right. We're doing stuff. What is happening? Wait. Hold on. A lot happened. Hold on. Mix it up won't let me go back that far. Wait a sec. Edit quote 184. If your name is Zayden, it's not your fault and you can do something about it. You walk into court, get it changed, and live your best you. Thank you for the heart check. Heart's doing bad. Reminds me of my mental health mantra. It's not your fault, but it's your responsibility. That sounds like a... Reminds me of BoJack Horseman. That sounds like a Friday BoJack Horseman problem. And then later in that episode it goes, damn it, Tuesday BoJack. I wanted live your best you to live on. Thank you. Thank you. Honestly, it should. I'm gonna keep doing naughty until you reinstate me. Then you're gonna be doing naughty every stream until December 1st. Go into court, change your name, live your best you. Thank you. A lot happened there. I have to play Gascon now, which I think is dumb.
Personal, I assure you.
My new boss is from New York/New Jersey, and he drops hard Fs on the regular, and I was like, bro, it took me 20 years to break the habit. Why haven't you? He's walking-y, in fairness.
Oh, hi. Thanks for checking in. I'm
still a piece of garbage. That's me, local piece of trash, Ballistic Noodle. We're gonna finish redrawing because we're gonna win. That's what we're gonna do is win. All I do is win, win, win. No matter. Maybe get him a bacon, egg, and cheese and he'll chill. Thank you. I need Xavier. Mr. Lemons on the field, please.
As ordered.
I
shout America, fuck you! And I cast magic missile.
Make love, not war.
Make love, not war is right. Reynard, get over here.
Her Majesty is exceptional.
Her Majesty is exceptional. I need another boy with fire on in his arm.
I smell a leak.
Who would be most useful here? Wagenberg? Pitfall Trap, perhaps? I think a Pitfall Trap. Methinks that. Some gabagool, thank you. Love the correct pronunciation. You have to pronounce it correctly. Me explaining to my coworkers, people from Philly use curse words as filler. They Philly every sentence with cursing. Thank you, court. Bless.
Thing about slings, they hide well.
In the words of Philly's mayor. What did you eat? How do you even... Eggleses? What is that even? Eagles? Eagleses? What is... What is that even? The Eegies? Hi, it's me, the Eegies. I've got the Eegie-Jeebies.
I fear not, for faith guides me.
Big boom. You're only making me stronger. Did you clip the Eegies? Is that what you just clipped? Or me trying to figure out? Oh, the Eegie Jeegies. Wonderful, excellent. Started at it as a quote, but I needed the clips. Valid. People of the hills, we hereby order 5 barrels of cured beef, 40 links of juniper sausage, 5 sides of pork, 10 dozen goose eggs, 20 sacks of rye flour. Payment issued in gold. Warning. Goods must be tightly packed so as to not attract monster. Well, you attracted the monster. And I killed the monsters. Fleamer is trying to chant O-E-A-G-L-S. What does that spell? But she changed it to E-G-L-S-E-S. Was she feeling okay? Did she fall and hit her little head? Like, what happened? Read the whole thing in the Gen Z baby voice. Oh no. Hey, that's a complete disaster. That's not good. Wasn't she allowed to curse mid-chant, and it ruined her? They said you're an elected official. You have to keep your shit together.
Dwarves are demanding a pretty sum, but their steel's worthy of any crown. No offense meant, but Rivian blades don't hold a candle to their Mahakaman cousins. Their elders just a tad eccentric. The dwarves are demanding a pretty sum, but their steel's worthy of any crown.
Basic literacy is a woke tactic. You're right. My apologies. Sobs, not the sobbing. I feel that. We could talk more off stream, but yes. There are puzzles here. Puzzles to be done. What is this? How is this possible? Madness, pure madness. Everywhere looks exactly the same. How am I supposed to remember? So many corridors, shafts, and chambers have to keep moving. But then what? I don't remember treasure? But what kind? The Poke Gift actually worked, Malik. Oh my god. Do you know who's the least woke guy I know? Sir, he's EP. He is an EP boy. Malik, I want to give you a Poke Gift as well, but I don't know how. You have to have a Poke Gift to give. I think I might have some. Let's see. I don't. I lied? I don't have one. The other day, an old stray puppy followed me inside, and I brought her upstairs to wake up Chitter. Aw. Gotta get them drops from Discord. Yeah, you gotta be in their Discord, you know? You gotta be cool, I guess. With its family? With its family? That is adorable. I'm gonna go this way. Family means everything, and that's a quote from Dominic Toretto. A family of Eggles. Of Eggleses. Is there not? That's insane. That's insane that there isn't a family quote. That's actually insane. Okay, wait, what the fuck is happening here? Look into the eye of your foe. What separates you is but only a mirror. What the fuck? Right? How is that not a command? That's what I'm saying. And no family? Unfortunately, it looks like George is girl boss too close to the sun once again. Please give him some time to recover physically, emotionally, and financially. When did that one get added in? Dominic tells us about family. Dominic does tell us about family. Choose a stone and swap it with the stone on its left. If there is none, move it to the rightmost place on the other row. This card cannot be played. Well, that's not helpful then. What am I trying to do? Hint, use your leader ability. Yeah, no shit. Choose a stone and swap it with the stone on its left. If there is none, move it to the rightmost place on the other row. What's the other row? There's 4 rows. Dominic Torebto. Family. That's really good. For old puppy that we queened for an afternoon and then surrendered. Fair enough. In the club, something, something, something. 2 commands, 2 family. Oh my god. Why are you just seeing those? Those have been around for a while. You did miss the entire series. But it is excellent. I didn't make a family command because I figured Cord was already on it, and I was right. I did the best I could. You did great. You did great. I don't know what the specific pattern should be, but we're gonna try something. Do I have to, did I, Sure. We'll scream and shout and let it all out. What specific, I feel like I was supposed to match them and I messed, no, that'd be too easy. I have to now find out for curiosity, though. Hold on. Pardon me. So matching them did nothing. Good to know. Why are all toddlers full of rage? That's just the way that they are. That's just how... I don't know. Saw Tokyo Drift in the theaters and was immediately like, did I just see the greatest thing ever? Or should I just be super upset right now? You should be super upset. Tokyo Drift was dog shit. I'm stealing that toddler tomorrow and you can do nothing about it. You've been warned. That's true. I will be at work, unfortunately. Oh, they're just T-Rexes, yeah. Carbink? A car? Dominic Torebto? It is Dominic Torebto. Oh, Malik's out here using a frozen ball. Okay, alright, Malik. Sorry we can't be as cool as you, literally. Sorry I'm not as chill as fuck as you are, Malik. Okay, alright. Don't have to flex like that. Tokyo... They fight on Donkey Kong Mountain and you can't convince me otherwise. They have a climactic car race on DK Mountain and you cannot tell me that it's not Donkey Kong Mountain. I refuse to believe it, okay? Pokecatch Great Balls of Fire. That Pokemon community game, you're wrong for that. I don't know what the specific order I'm supposed to be putting this in. I matched them and that didn't do it. So now I am confused. Choose a stone and swap it with the stone. Oh. Wait a second. One, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2. Didn't it tell me? Look into the eyes of your foe. What separates you is but only a mirror. I feel like I did it. I feel like I mirrored it. No, I didn't mirror it. Hold on. Hold, please. I mirrored it in a way. But not the correct way, I think. I see. Donkonik Kong? Donkonik Kong? Are you, excuse me? Steven? Stevie? Is Hirmst? Hello, Steven. Thank you for taking your daily noodle. Okay. Why is the rum gone? Green. We did it. Court! May! George! Hello. Taking your daily noodle makes it sound like medicine. A spoonful of sugar, I hear. Helps the medicine and all that. But what about a spoonful of macaroni noodles? Just damage all enemies by 3? That's great. That's a good one. I like that one. Life is better with a daily noodle. Thank you. Thank you. Yes, thank you for the 3-year command. If anyone didn't know, I'm celebrating my 3-year affiliate anniversary Saturday, February 8th, and it definitely isn't a month late. I don't know why you would even suggest that, mention that, bring that up. That's crazy of you. That's just wild. But yeah. Not the heart. Oh my god. I'm Fuzzy. No! That's alright, Court. You do you. Hop off. Your Majesty, a human traveler. He's offered to sell us a treasure map. Says he sought it out once, but got caught up in a blizzard and now fears a return to the mountains. Yet he swears by the gods, should we follow it exactly, we shall uncover untold riches. I'm stealing the map. Your map are belong to me. I'll just do an anniversary stream on the 9th that you can come to. Oh, perfect. Amazing. Does it count as 3 years if you basically stop streaming for one of those years? Why not? Who's to say it is? It doesn't, you know? You've been on Twitch for 3 years. If I renew my sub to you, it will count all that time.
Neve noted a crowd of dwarves. They were
of course, that's right. It's not the quantity of streams, it's the amount of years passing. Yes.
Soft, puffy pretzels and jugs of frothy beer.
What is this gathering?
She asked Gabor.
These folk, they're the parents of youngsters who are to return today from their Drek thing.
The Drekthag?
Gabor proceeded to explain that the Drekthag was a trek upon which the local dwarves would embark when they reached maturity. During this year-long voyage, young folk would taste of life beyond their home. Yet if they failed to return on time, they would be stripped of all rights and privileges accorded to Mahakam's natives.
See, in recent years, young folks' blood's been boiled on account of the strict laws enforced here.
Gabor added.
So, we send them out.
My Subdomain morning has also never stopped.
Once they've learned for themselves what it's like to live among humans, they come back and ain't likely to complain.
Customarily, only a few dwarves ever decided to remain in the valleys for good. That year, however, was different.
Deadline's the Mora. And 40 Drekthagers still haven't returned.
Their parents now worried if some misfortune had not befallen them. The Mahakaman Guard had sent out patrols to the near reaches of the valleys. They returned not having seen anything distressing, while the humans living at the foot of the massif had been largely unwilling to talk. The guard captain, a dwarf with a fiery red beard, removed his helmet, wiped the sweat from his brow, and addressed me.
Feels like this. Oh my gosh. If you're still subbed to me, I love you, and also why?
Perhaps you'd be willing to
Because I can't not be subbed to you, mate.
Human folk are more like to tell you if they saw anything out of the
I do still require your emotes. That is, I mean, look at this.
Something in it for you.
The scheming sharks? Come on. Yeah, Hart only wants to do that.
One could say I myself have lost a son.
Meave gripped the captain's hand firmly.
And I know well the pain that comes. I shall do all in my might to spare you at least that.
Meave set off, the hopeful gazes of the dwarven parents bidding.
The hungry caterpillar with any face in front of it is
the Queen
great.
Sent a scout ahead. Sometime later, she heard his horn. 3 blasts. 2 short, 1 long.
An ambush!
Meave expected to combat beasts or robbers. Yet upon her force descended warriors with squirrel tails attached to their helms. Scoia'tael.
Scoia'tael? In these parts? It's a standard battle, could you imagine? But everyone else, I'm shocked and deeply appreciative. None of you took a vow, lol. That's certainly true. I'll take a Wagenberg.
You should not have come here.
Damn. What the fuck did you just do? Caterpillar with an ice cream for a head, now that's your move. I'm subbed under duress. Every day May calls me and says, you better still be subbed to me, punk. I have heard May say that, actually. Prove it in a court of law.
Come on!
It's very good.
The Scoia'tael are a plague. They blight all they touch.
Guess what I'm doing this week? What are you doing this week, Steve? Tell me all about it.
Got a hearty hankering for Gwent.
Are you seeing a concert? Going to a brewery. Ooh. Building a new PC. Oh, shit. Everything except a GPU because my current one isn't that old. Hey, that's awesome. Hell yeah. Yo, you definitely gotta post pics when you're done. He's got 30 damage. Oh, it's 18 to 18. That sucks. I should have used this last turn. I'm a silly goose. That's okay. Excellent. Got my hands on a 9803D CPU. Finally ordered before Christmas, and it finally comes tomorrow. Oh my god. That's such a long... Gonna brew up a new CPU. That's such a long delivery time. Holy shit. Did it get stuck in the Suez Canal? Like, what happened? Oh, I don't get to redraw cards. That's unfortunate. Oh, they're still scalping it? Damn.
We ought to help one or the other.
I built a PC once. Actually watched other people build it for me. I've never used said PC. You used it for a little bit. The problem is the internet at our family home sucks so much. Sucks terribly so that you can't really do anything with it. Got it for MSRP on Amazon. Nice. I don't like Jeffrey Bezos, but sometimes he comes in clutch. I've lost the ability to be awake. May? Godspeed. Never had a monitor. You had a little thing, a little guy. Did you have a little thing, a little guy?
I shall not fail!
Ever have a stone knock out one of your teeth?
None shall tread on us!
Let's do this. Decisions. We're gonna play this out one more turn. I'm gonna try to get Bone Talisman in there.
Now we will see who is weak!
Ow, my dude. Oh?
Well, if anyone's got any hooch left.
Oh my god. I think I'm off to bed too, if Blue will allow it. She's got all the energy I don't have right now. Good night, all. Court, have a wonderful evening. It was great chatting with you and seeing you. Hope to see you again very, very soon. We're gonna put Ache down Can he kill? No, he's just gonna go down. Kind of even things out a smidge.
Shall be punished.
The unworthy shall be punished.
Ah, they used to tire my tongue about that.
Ow. Might be able to win this.
When will you ever learn?
We might be able to clutch this round.
Now we must stick together.
Just don't kill Isabel. Ugh. Okay. Very good.
Nothing personal, I assure you.
Okay, yeah, that certainly helps. Captain Crunch!
Everything all right?
It's me, Captain Crunch, and I'm a handsome boy, enough said. Did you just throw a fireball at my boy? Damn. Wow, he's playing a lot of big cards. Alright, you may have won round 2, but you only have 3 cards left in your deck. And I have a dog. And I have Ralia. Oh. Consider this a W. We're gonna kick so much ass right now. That won't help you.
You'll never take me alive!
Ralia's gonna kick ass.
Oh, if anyone's got any hoots left.
Let's set this row on fire.
I smell a leak.
Let's get Xavier on the board.
As ordered.
Let's get... do I want a bomber? Do I want all the rows to be on fire? I mean, it certainly can't hurt. We'll get this first, though. Now we'll get Reynard.
We must trust each other.
Now we'll get a bomber.
You mad? Don't say that.
And now... let's try out this boy.
You sure about that?
I'm sorry, Gabor, we're gonna turn you into a bear. It just seems right.
Death to Old One!
Did I pop off for absolutely no reason? Yes. Boom.
I've hit the white of an eye from half a league away.
Easy. Me and my homie got a few tankard too deep into the meat and he started saying he was a wizard. He tried to cast fireball at me. In all actuality, he threw his tobacco pipe at me. But we can still chill. Nice, 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 nice. Very good. Was it not a fireball?
No wonder they were easily manipulated.
As soon as the battle had come to an end, the prisoners were brought before the queen. All, without exception, were dwarves, and all looked to be youthful dwarves.
Oh no,
muttered Meve. In fact, these were the missing Drekthagers. Instead of returning home, they had enlisted with guerrillas fighting for non-human rights. But what had prompted so drastic a decision?
I was impatient.
Yikes.
Wanted badly to turn 50. I couldn't wait to see human cities. Vitsima, Tretogor, Novigrad.
Said one of the dwarven prisoners while pressing a bandage to a bleeding wound.
And you know the welcome that awaited me there. I was spit upon and called names. I saw ghettos, massacres. And how was I to go back to the mines after that? We must fight while we still can. Before the humans come to cut us down, we must tell the rest of ours the same. Pull all Mahakam into the fight.
Maeve's soldiers stood waiting for her to protest, to accuse the dwarf of lying. But the queen could not pretend she did not understand why the dwarf had taken up arms. Without entering into a discussion, she ordered the prisoners taken to be tried and judged by their kin and elders. Along her way, Maeve heard cries. She rushed to see what the ruckus was about. Upon seeing Black Rayla spattered with blood, she expected the worst. Reynard could only confirm the Queen's fears.
She entered the wagon unnoticed. The wagon carrying the prisoners. She then cut their throats, one by one.
40 dwarves. Alone.
They were shackled. They could not defend themselves.
Oh my god, Rayla. Oh my god. That is not okay. Rayla, what the fuck? Thank you, Tom. Did you watch the Tiny Witcher 4 teaser? I did, and I'm so excited. Leviathan Breaker, I too want blood. Now. Because she just, oh my god, Rayla.
Had nothing to say in her defense. In point of fact, she exuded pride.
Mahakam had been free of Scoia'tael, till now. We'd have done all a questionable favor by bringing back a wagon full of enraged youth wearing squirrel tails. They'd have posed as martyrs for a just cause. They'd have shown off their scars and persuaded the clans to make war on humans. All that deserved to be nipped in the bud.
That's what they're gonna do now. You just gave... oh my god.
Eve could see the blood rushing to Reynard's head. When he finally spoke, it was clear he was holding the reins of his emotions, preventing himself from exploding with some difficulty.
Your Grace, we must banish her, drive her off. This was in no way ordinary insubordination. This was a grave crime.
Your Majesty, you know I rarely meddle in your affairs.
Said Isbel.
Yet for this, I cannot remain silent. This woman must go.
Give me Rayla's location, I just want to talk to her. Sharpens longsword with malicious intent. I cannot believe... I straight up... Not a rail assist. Oh my god. This sucks. This decision sucks. The problem is, I just pop in a stream. What I witness has pissed me off to no end. I need blood, preferably not my own. This is insane. I, of course, want to banish her. But the problem is, her one card is so... this is why they did it. Her one card is so fucking good. And that's the problem I'm having. The question then becomes, who do I piss off by keeping her, you know? This is morale versus busted unit, your choice. I'm gonna, the problem is, like, my morale's already in the gutter from this. Like, the morale's already tanked, so, like, it can't get any worse. So I feel like I just gotta bite the fucking bullet and keep her.
I neither accept nor condone what Rayla did. Yet, there is a war on, and she is one of the best warriors I have under my command,
said the Queen.
Well, it probably could get worse.
But I cannot banish her.
Reynard opened his mouth to say something, but upon spotting Rayla's scornful smile, he turned on his heel and marched off without a word. He was later seen in the mess tent, drinking alone, his eyes fixed on the bottom of his tankard. The Lyrians remained silent throughout their return. Upon spying their downcast eyes and somber means, the dwarves awaiting the return of their offspring dispersed to their homes, leaving baskets full of treats in the snow. No one asked any questions of Meve. Luckily so, as the Queen would not have known how to answer.
Mom, I've come to tell you I must leave your army.
What? Why?
Against my better judgment, I joined you to heal your wounded. I realize now that was a mistake.
Yeah, I doubt you could keep both of them.
What exactly do you mean?
What you did runs counter to all my beliefs. You had your reasons, and have them still, I know. Yet I've no desire to abet them. I'd feel shame to lend a hand.
What can I do? Is there anything that would make you stay?
No, Mom. Farewell.
Yeah, that's completely fair.
So be it. Good luck and Godspeed, Isbel.
That's completely fair.
Didn't he find nothing? Not a trace. What could have happened? Didn't he find nothing? Not a trace. What could have happened?
Oh, good. Something to improve morale. Jesus. Crazy. Crazy. Oh, this was just a little sidebar? This was just a little... I went south and got this fucking disaster. Oh my god. So, if I never went down there, I wonder if the event just never happens, you know?
The Queen noted a building with unusually lavish ornamentation, including shining bronze roof tiles and glistening rock crystal window panes. An important
You get back, but nobody questions it. They know by the look that there's no one's coming back.
Perhaps I
And then
can convince
Isbel
them to intercede
leaves her
with
army.
Uber on my behalf.
The clan head, Iva, invited Meve to an exquisite feast. But when she broached the subject of the war raging just outside Mahakam's borders, the dwarf changed the subject at once. Looking around the interior, Meve quickly understood why. The walls were ordained with Nilfgaardian tapestries and rugs. Gifts from friendly Imperial envoys, no doubt. Meve prepared to leave, convinced she had wasted her time.
Isbel's a healer,
When
like,
someone clasped her shoulder
she has a
and
very
pulled her
useful skill, but only if you take damage throughout the entire fight. So, like, it's good, but Ralia's combo is still better, in my opinion.
Her kidnapper turned out to be a young dwarf. Female, it seemed, dressed in her nightshirt. She introduced herself as Iva's daughter, Eudora Breckenriggs, and openly admitted she had eavesdropped on Meve's dinner conversation.
Listen, me dad's stubborner than an old goat, but I'll convince him to help you.
for a wee favour, that is.
Mm-hmm. What?
What's that?
I want you to steal something from the clan archive. Historiae Mahakamorum, 'tis called. See, me da won't let me betroth me sweetikin Zoltan. Says the codex forbids marrying a dwarf who's left the mountains. But there's precedent. Just such a case described in that document. If I can show it to Da, he'll have to change his mind.
Meve felt sympathy for Eudora and wanted
She wants to
help
marry
her,
Zoltan.
especially considering
Who am I to
the
get in the
favor
way of that?
Eudora could do her in return. But she fully realized if her attempt to break into the archive ended badly, it
It'd
would
be
result
bad.
in a tremendous scandal.
It would be
Bruva
bad.
Hoog would not soon forget.
Bruva Hoog. I'll accept, because I like Zoltan.
The pot's worth the play, I believe. Fine. I accept your offer.
They then shook hands, sealing the deal. Meve had to bite her tongue to stop from crying out, for the young she-dwarf had the grip of a brawny blacksmith. Meve returned to her company, and, massaging her sore hand, presented Eudora's offer. Gascon volunteered for the task at once.
Thievery's my forte. The dwarves won't notice a single mothball out of place.
Might as well.
Snuck into the archive under the cover of darkness. Just as he was tucking Eudora's desired document into his cloak, he heard dwarven boots clanking down the stairs.
Damn it!
Gascon swore.
I can't let them catch me.
Puzzle? Okay. To escape, move Gascon light-footed to the bottom right corner of the battlefield. Alright. Move Gascon using your leader. Move self to an adjacent vertical or horizontal position. Charge 3. Every turn on turn start, gain 3 charges. Whenever Gascon moves, move this unit 1 position to the right. If it reaches the edge of the battlefield, turn it around. This is an interesting puzzle. Let's pass. Oh, what? Okay. I can't pass? So I have to act every turn. Okay. Alright, I just thought I would pass and just see what they do, but... Move it to the right. This one pushes to the right. It's to the left. Oh, I see. Okay. Vertical or horizontal position? Oh. This unit will be spotted if located 3 positions away from a Mahakam guard. Oh. Okay.
Stop! Who's there?
I see. Okay. I think I'm still gonna go down. Yes, more complicated than I had originally thought as well.
Stop! Who's there?
Okay.
Yeah.
Within 3 is quite the range.
Who's there?
Nobody.
That was close.
Stop!
Okay, I literally put him in. Literally put him in the path.
Who's there?
Nobody.
What a nub. That was close.
It wasn't. It wasn't yet. I'm getting out of the way prematurely. Now, will it catch me if I'm behind him? I mean, it'll catch me once he turns around.
Stop!
Yeah,
Who's
okay.
there? Who's there?
What a nub. That was close.
It's funny, why does doing sneaks and cards seem harder than in Metro Exodus? Yeah, I feel like I need, once I get to the bottom row, it's easy. It's just a matter of getting there.
Piece of cake.
Shit.
Who's there?
So, okay. Alright.
Who's there?
What an...
Now we're gonna move one more. think I'm just stuck until next turn.
Piece of cake.
And then I have to...
Stop! Who's there?
Silly. Alright, don't move at all. I think just move straight down.
What a nub. That was close.
Nope. He'll get me if I stay.
What a nub. That was close.
Will he spin around and see me immediately? No, but I'm...
Piece of cake.
Fucked either way. With this, with what I've done here, I'm fucked either way. Maybe not. Actually?
Just a bit more.
Actually? Easiest pie. Definitely did on the first try. Definitely did on the first try.
Gascon managed to do the deed quietly, so the dwarves never found out.
No, so yeah, the guards had to be turning to see you in your direction.
The dwarf shouted, raising the parchment in a triumphant gesture.
Da can't do nothing to stop her making vows now. I've got to write Zoltan right quick. Thanks. Thanks a million times over.
You're welcome. Valmir's horn.
And Eudora did her part too. Soon after, the queen learned there'd been a gathering of the clans, and Ivor had indeed spoken on her behalf. She could only hope the elder Breckenriggs had swayed Bruva Hoog as well.
Eudora Breckenriggs Chuve. Oh, I truly like the sound of that.
Your Grace, the owner of this trading post, a dwarf by name of Branko Dahlberg, has invited you to browse his wares. How shall I respond? I do need wood. So we'll take it. So it's a path up this way, and there's also... We're gonna take this bridge across real quick. just as I sorted it out, you know. This looks like where the treasure map leads. I was correct.
You can count on us, Queenie. Ivor'll be a wall at your back.
Oh.
Stout and strong. You're no cold without a beard. What are you poking me for? Ah, scrounging for coin, no doubt. Righty then, take this pouch and kindly get off my arse.
Oh, 200 free gold, huh? I'll take it.
Ah, you thundering! I told you to hold your horses or you'll shake the hitch loose.
Oh, now you're a bleeding expert, are you?
He is an
You
expert.
overloaded the damn cart, that's why it's busted.
A wagon lay strewn across the middle of the road. Behind it stood others, some loaded with gold, jewels, and other valuables, others groaning under barrels of pickled meat. Each dwarf
Well,
had
nice
his own
is right.
theory about
I
how
wish
the
I could just
accident had
bother
come
people
about,
until they handed me
and fondled it out to
$200.
all and sundry, peppered with choice invectives.
An odd caravan.
Neve said.
They don't look like merchants.
Nah, they ain't.
Gabor answered.
Dwarves of the Ferens clan, carrying gifts for the Drake. Remember Keltilis? When he took roost here, Ferences fought him for near a century. Then the dragon got weary of fighting and they realised he weren't going nowheres, so they cut a deal. He didn't bother them. They give him what he needs.
Well, well.
Huh.
And these offerings they send often?
Every week. Excuse me, got to separate them lads, or they tear out each other's beards. Hey there! Cool your idiot heads!
Gabor managed to douse his brethren's fiery tempers, but the wagon still lay across the road, blocking all traffic.
Queen,
said Xavier.
there's an easy repair. I have the tools, the parts. Need but your permission.
Of course. Go see what can be done.
Xavier did indeed make quick work of the problem. Within moments, the wagon was rolling smoothly down the road, good as new.
Well, shaft me, your highness,
said one of the dwarves.
Your engineer's got a pate like stewed meat, but he kens his trade, that's for certain.
I'll convey
Ate
your
like
words to
stewed
him.
meat.
Or at least part of them.
Part of them.
Me and the lads will be on our way now, but first, take this. Bit of gold by way of thanks.
Sure.
Thank you.
Meave said, accepting the surprisingly heavy pouch.
In wartime, every copper counts.
The dwarf bowed in parting, shook the snow off his beard, then rejoined his caravan. Within a few moments, the wagons had disappeared around the bend.
Thanks, Xavier. You're a real one for that. I love Xavier. He's perhaps my favorite character. Report. The Lady the Forge belongs to a famous armorer by the way of Nico Skaggs. Truly, never in my life have I seen finer studded leather and mail. He's willing to sell, but not for coin, for he is buried up to his neck in it. Instead, he asks for labor, new hands he can train to work at a forge. I'll allow it. That looks like a dimeridium bomb to me. There's a Dimeterium. Dimeridium rolls off the tongue better. Alright, let's see. It's getting a little late. I'm gonna peruse this. Oh. Well, I guess we're doing this real quick. Is that what's the dragon's name? Calvax? No, not Calvax. That's Dimension 20.
The aroma filled the air.
Fire!
Gabor said, then took a deep sniff.
Perhaps a bolt struck some barren trees?
No.
Meave said curtly.
I know that scent too well. All Edirn reeked of it. It's the smell of burning homes.
The Lyrians quickened their gait. Soon they saw a town fully aflame, and a roaring, furious dragon above them.
That's your Keltimus?
Gascon asked, shielding his eyes from the sharp glare emanating from the city.
You were right. Perfectly harmless.
Yeah, right.
Get his knickers in a bunch.
The dwarf said, grabbing his axe from his belt.
Queen, we got to make haste to the rescue.
Smother your fears, Sir Dwarf.
Without waiting for Meave's reply, he dropped his lance.
Fucking Ake is running at him.
Follow me! Slay the Viper!
I mean, we gotta help fight the dragon, right?
Have our men
Like,
wet their cloaks for a modicum of fire protection. We move as soon as
why
they're
wouldn't
done.
you
If
help?
we don't make haste,
Ake is charging into battle as we speak.
plate.
Your Grace, they are but common soldiers. To fight a dragon.
I know, but we must help them, or at least try.
While Reynard went to pass on the order, Meave turned to Gabble.
This dragon, has it any weakness?
Fear not,
Said the somber dwarf.
except that fondness for raw meat.
Meave nodded and swallowed dryly.
Well,
despite the cold,
I'm raw meat, I
sweat
guess.
poured down her scalp. Stifling her fear, Meave gave the order to attack, and her soldiers rode into the flaming city. From up close, Keltalis looked even more terrifying. Though enormous, he moved with shocking agility, like a lizard scurrying over sand.
Badass.
With one swing of his paw, he snapped the necks of 3 dwarves, then bisected a fortune with powerful bite. After that, he turned his attention to the Lyrians.
More of you!
He said, twisting his bloody maw.
I forgot
into a
they speak.
horrifying Smile.
God!
Eliminates Keltalis. I don't know that I want to kill him. Every turn on turn start spawn fire on the opponent's side. After 3 turns on turn start, move to the opponent's side and damage all units there by 1. Yikes. I don't think Wagenberg's going to be helpful at all. It doesn't have cards, it's literally just this dragon, so...
Behind me! Stay together!
Okay.
You'll never take me alive!
Ah!
Good. Ow.
The dragon? It has to be possible.
Okay.
I smell a leak.
Let's get our boy... Xavier?
Fear not. We shall achieve our goal.
Let's get our... I'll save Ake for last. Gonna get this. I have Reynard in my hand, so that's helpful. So next time I'm gonna get Ake. So let's just get this.
Ah, shite! He's raging now! Watch out!
After 3 turns? Holy shit.
Your Grace, we're taking losses!
It's alright. I just made a giant bear, so like, we're actually fine. Yeah, like, we're doing great, actually.
Her Majesty is exceptional.
All right, that's no problem.
And our boy Ake, who's gonna come out on the field and beat the shit out of this dragon.
menaced, but be wary.
Interesting.
Each poet answers still with wrath and fury.
Every turn on turn start, heal each unit by 10. After 3 turns on turn start, move to the ranged realm. I mean, we're not even going to let him do all that, because I'm just going to...
Don't say that!
I have 3 ways of killing him. This is going to be one of them.
That day, many Lyrians perished, either to the dragon's all-consuming fire or to its flesh-rending claws. Yet their sacrifice was not in vain. Together with the dwarves, they were able to grievously wound Celtulis, forcing him to flee. The howls of the wounded monster rang throughout the valley.
Oh.
That's right, howl, you scurvy snake. Shouldn't they ever attacked us, eh? Damn fuel lizard.
Meave, that's Vavrenik, elder of the town and all the Ferences.
My regards and condolences.
Eh, tain't so bad. If nae for ye, wouldn't there be a stone left unrubbled?
Unrubbled, I like
be
that.
honest, when I caught wind some human queen come to Mahakam looking for aid, I said a crocus would sprout twixt my cheeks afore I'd vote aye on that. Gonna be a fear to look in my breeches after, but changed my mind. After what I saw today, what ye did for us, you've the support and undying gratitude of all Ferences.
Oh.
Thank you. Faced with a Nilfgaardian peril, that means a great deal.
Forgive me for interrupting this tear-tugging scene of interracial reconciliation, but I can't hold back no longer. Vavrenik, double shice. What happened? Why Celtulis attack?
I ken as much as ye, meaning squat diddly. Just flew up, started spewing flames half the
He got
tail up in
angry.
a flash.
He got super angry.
Sheepshank. 300 years I've been a good neighbour.
What's done's done. Gotta think about the future. The Drake's just taking a breather. Gotta finish him off for he's regained form.
Oh.
Meaning we haven't much time. He heals like an alchemist's pup. And the nearest guards are miles away. He'll be up flying again before they get here.
Aye.
Oh.
That's what I thought. Perhaps, Your Grace, you'd...
What? Jest you must.
I ken you're tired frae the fight, dinna want to risk casualties, etc.
You want me to take out
Remember,
Celtulis?
he's sleeping on a bed of gold and rubies. All belonging by right to Brother, of course. But if quibbling some wandered off, he'd nae notice.
I admit that does alter my calculations.
Oh.
Besides, the dragon was
For a
badly
game mostly
wounded.
animated by PNGs, the lip movement is pretty good, right? It's not bad. They do pretty good work.
Featherly, blood poured out of him like a leaky bladder. Just needs a coup de grace.
Fine. I'll do the deed.
Ken did see the light.
Oi, Vavrenik, Vavrenik. This lady's gonna make your rump a regular crocus garden.
Aye, Queen's doing us a great service. One that'll profit us both.
So, where is Celtulis?
Yeah, where's he live, dog?
North of here. It's a vast cavern. You canna miss it.
Meave bid farewell to Vavrenek.
I feel
and
like I have
set
to
out on her way.
do this.
Did her way lead to the dragon's lair, you ask? Shh.
Let's not spoil the surprise. I like it. Is there any loot to pick up?
That stings. Got a blow on it. Trust a boarhead, and what do you get? A singed bahookie.
A singed bahookie.
Gold. Every dragon's a right bastard. Wait! I'm coming with ye!
Oh.
Gonna beat that scaly bastard so hard he'll shoot fire out his arse!
Sure, I got one more boy in tow. So wait, map-wise, is that his house? It's like, if that's his house, I'll just roll right up there and right now. Oh yes, let's get this. I have this to say to that dwarf. Well, you have one thing to say to this dwarf, and what's that? You'll be the first to die, but I like your enthusiasm.
Keltalis' lair was indeed impossible to miss. As would
Oh,
stand
it's
to
just...
reason,
Oh, shit,
for
it's
any
literally
space
right here.
capable of containing a dragon must be enormous. The lair's maw, a black triangle cut out of a vast plain of snow, loomed from afar.
Okay.
Confirming the dragon's presence was the powerful odor emanating from it.
Big smelly cave.
And blood.
Well then,
Gascon said.
ready to become a legendary dragon slayer?
Sure.
My father oft said, never should you count pelts till the hunt is through.
Meve said, dismounting her horse.
It's all the more true when you hunt dragons. He's wounded, yes, but one puff of flame, and we shall be not legends, but corpses.
That's
Leave all thoughts
very
of
true.
foolhardy bravery behind.
The Lyrians crept across the dragon's threshold. They walked single file, shields raised, watched by bats hanging from the ceiling. Keltalis lay curled up on a bed of diamonds and gold coins turned red from his blood.
Oh.
Seeing how he strained merely to lift his massive head, Meve knew the dragon no longer posed any threat.
Come to finish what your poison began?
Pardon?
The monster croaked hoarsely.
Fine. Do it then.
Keltalis turned over, exposing his vulnerable underbelly, and
Whoa.
waited calmly for the fatal blow.
I want to know what the hell he's talking about.
Wait,
Meve said, dropping her sword.
what poison?
Keltalis laughed while squeezing his bleeding side in pain.
So they didn't tell you? Lousy munchkins.
Hey! Watch your tongue!
Gabor yelled.
A twist?
I didn't ken anything about it.
Keltalis looked the Lyrians over mistrustfully with his snake-like eyes, then began to tell his tale. The caravan Meve had met on the road was different to the others. This time, Keltalis's meat had been pickled in a special brine, one spiked with poison.
Oh.
As the dragon lay curled up in pain, Ferenc dwarves entered his lair and smashed him.
So if I understand correctly,
Meve interrupted.
you're female.
Correct. Same as you.
Oh, that's
As if on
fucked.
command, all Lyrian eyes turned to Gabor.
Can you look at me? We didn't peek under his, its tail.
If I may,
Reynard interjected.
these revelations about Keltalis's sex are undeniably fascinating. But I'm more curious why the Ferences stooped to such a dishonorable deed.
That's easy enough to guess.
Meve said.
They were afraid the dragon would soon demand more tribute to feed its young. So they decided to strike preemptively.
A wise and noble deed.
Evil
must always be nipped in the bud.
To the Ferences' misfortune, they delivered 2 smaller doses of poison. Infuriated at the sight of the broken eggs, the dragon gathered its strength and flew to the nearest town. Meve saw for herself what happened then. And now it was up to her to decide how this story would end. The dragon had killed dozens, perhaps even hundreds, but had been provoked first by the dwarves' heartless cruelty. Did it thus deserve death or mercy?
This is fucked. I want to let the dragon live. Straight up. 'Cause that was fucked. What the dwarves did. But I am gonna be selfish. Not for the gold. I don't give a shit about the gold. Why is it after I join chat you get all the scuff decisions? I know, right? What the hell? Everything's been so straightforward from the up till this point, and now we're in chapter 3 or whatever, chapter 4, like what are we, chapter 3? And everything is just like get absolutely fucked. When I took on Ache, he said as long as I keep killing monsters, he'll hang around, and by his own words here, this is a monster, and I feel like if I don't kill Keltalis, he's gonna leave the army, and he's another card I kind of need. I want to let the dragon live, but out of selfishness for literally keeping the Ache card alone,
I understand your pain.
I'm gonna kill the dragon.
But nothing can justify the massacre you wrought.
That's not true, Meave.
And what would you have done in my place?
Snorted the dragon.
Pen a letter of complaint to Elder-in-Chief Oak? They killed my children!
I'd have done the same.
The queen replied, not hesitating a moment.
I'd have sought revenge, knowing what punishment I'd earn.
The monster looked me in the eyes a long while, then dropped its head.
I have no more strength to fight. I have no more reason to fight. Do as you see fit.
They literally give you so many outs.
Meave raised her sword high and swept it down with enormous strength, cutting the scaled belly in twain. The monster bellowed out a long roar and writhed its tail, scattering diamonds everywhere. Then grew still. Keltalis, the last red dragon between the Great Sea and the Fiery Mountains, had breathed his last.
I feel so many red flags on that for giving you a second chance. I don't think anything comes, like, in the story for letting the dragon live.
Silence.
Aside from maybe
No
still
one
getting the gold.
No one clapped.
I think the only decision...
of thanks under his breath.
That was...
Gascon said, the first to break the silence.
not terribly epic.
What'd you expect?
Gabor said, arms akimbo.
Fanfare and fireworks. The mountain to quake. He up and died. What else would he do?
I am certain, Your Grace,
Reynard said,
that the poets will endow this moment with the appropriate splendor.
I'm sure they will,
the queen said, sheathing her sword.
for they are liars.
Damn.
The queen told her soldiers to gather a part of the dragon's treasure. Small enough not to bring down the wrath of Bruverhoog, but large enough to fully compensate the Lyrians' losses. And Meave gained the title of Dragon Slayer, though she rarely made much mention of it.
Yeah, I wouldn't either under the circumstances. Yeah, like I was saying, I don't think anything comes of it for, like, at least in this story of, like, letting the dragon live. But I'm pretty certain that if you let the dragon live, Ache leaves your army. Like, there's no doubt. He was so outspoken there, like, yeah. Whenever an ally appears, strengthen it by 1 and give it 1 armor. Order move to the other row. Okay, that's an interesting one. And what is this? Keltalis Trophy. Every 3 turns on turn start damage all enemies on the melee row by 2. That's pretty good. That's a pretty good card. Yeah, that wasn't a... I feel like there was no good decision. You do get 10,000 gold, though, so that's crazy. Oh, there's wood over here. Yeah, because I doubt you get, like, a dragon card to add to your army. That'd be insane. By no account was that decision pretty is exactly right. I'm basically looking for the next signpost. Which I think is right here. Let's see, how far along are we in this? Circled around here. This is our current goal, but the map extends all the way out there. I'd say we're probably, I think we're a third of the way through the map here. But it is 11 o'clock at night, so it is where we're gonna have to call it for the evening, stream-wise. That was a hell of a thing right there. I genuinely like this game a whole lot. The decisions have started ramping up a bit. And I feel like I'm being selfish. I'm keeping, literally in so fact, it's like I'm keeping the good cards that I know, that I'm like reliant on to like combo and whatnot. I think the worst thing that happened was Ralia. Like, Dragon Death on its, you know, is what it is, but I think Ralia, that was fucked. That was the worst thing, worst possible outcome. And they gave you an out too, like you could have let her leave your army before, but... And if she wasn't there, I do wonder what had happened. That's crazy. I can't believe that. The decisions are insane. It's insane. It's crazy stuff. We're gonna pick back up with this again tomorrow, I think. Later stream start, probably around like 10 p.m. is what I'm planning, assuming I'm not too tired. But we'll be definitely playing this more into the week later. It feels like if you want to be good, you'll have to not have good, as good units or cards. What's crazy about every decision you make is, most of the decisions just say you've traded one evil for another. Like, there's been no good decision so far. Like, if you notice on the bottom left corner of the screen, whenever you make a decision, it's what it says. Like, you've traded one evil for another, or something to that nature. Like, this game knows you're not. It's war. You're not meant to be good. You're meant to. You're here to win your homeland back, and whatever you have to do that is what you're gonna do, and that's what you set out to do. And it's like, you're not a hero, but you're gonna be one in the end. But you're not doing heroic deeds along the way, is what I've come across thus far, and that's like, I find it very interesting. I think that's it's a wonderful way to tell a story. I'm finding. Slitting the throats of 40 POW. Yeah, that's crazy. That's not good stuff. We are going to raid out on the Twitch side of things, so I'm going to set that up. And like I said, I hope to be live again tomorrow, definitely Friday, so I hope to see you guys then. Have a wonderful evening. Thank you so much for hanging around. And thank you again, Lemon, for the raid. I'm going to shout out Lemon one more time. Just drop a little follow over there, please. I'd appreciate it.
He's my homeboy, my
rotten soldier.
He's my sweet cheese.
My good time boy. Drop a little follow over Lemon's side of the universe there. I'd appreciate it, and they would appreciate it. Stick around for the raid. We'll get those raid messages up right now. Copy and paste them into the chat we end up in. And I'll see you next time. Have a lovely evening. Bye.